Welcome to a great scene here. Excitement and energy flowing in the stadium as we get ready for this week's Game of the Week. We can only hope that it matches the hype. The Huskers will kick this away to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the offense after their first possession. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
You talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
They stop him right at the 24.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
There's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Oh, and he fumbles! The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession. Offense getting set up, here's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. The big fullback's got him here. Brought down, but is past the line to gain.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game, on a fourth down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
Tackled up near midfield at the 48. Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it again. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. We get lined up here for quarter number 2. We'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Second down play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Strong opening drive. This is the 11th play coming up. It'll be third down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He's across the 25.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Nebraska's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Well, each defense, Kirk, relying on an elite corner as they try to shut down the passing games. Both guys have skills, and they have the swag to go with it.
Yeah, Chris, I think that's the point is yeah, they have the skills, they have the size, the speed, but I think it's the instincts, just a natural ability to find the football and be able to come up with plays that help their defense get the ball back to their own offense that really separate these two.
First down, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
A new set of downs after that completion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The Cornhuskers will send their punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
And the offense will take over.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a cornerback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. It's complete on the crossing route. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
And the same runner's got it again. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. And now the try here for the extra point. And it's good.
The extra point is good. That ties the game.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And the offense will take over.
Offense ready to start this drive. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running past the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 10.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board. Now the try here for the extra point.
PAT puts them in front by 7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they get him down after the completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. They'll try a pass here. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made, just enough of a gain to move the sticks. The Cornhuskers will bring their punt team onto the field. Money comes for his second punt of the game.
Brings up fourth down.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner is brought down. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and could create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Boy, this offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home on the blitz and gets the sack.
Second down now after the sack. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there in Orlando. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Finding space at the 20. In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Caught in the backfield. It's Torres. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. And he drops back in the gun. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And the Huskers will line up to punt it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
And the offense will take over.
Offense on the field to take over. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 45. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here comes a handoff. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And they pick up the first down to the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
They'll try and run it with the fullback. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
It's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
Man, that is another touchdown for this guy. And what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left, on the right, outside, inside. Also ability to get downfield and make a catch. You can catch it underneath. Just a total package. Having a dream game.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the kickoff will be returned. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? From the shotgun, handoff inside. Gets past the tackler into open space now. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They'll hand it off. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. The Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Oh, the defense has him behind the line. A tackle for loss, and that'll do it for the third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Now it's second down here. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Fires it. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He finds the running back in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's second down now. Now they run a draw play. In the clear of the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Cornhuskers are in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Important second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Makes the grab on the move. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. The Cornhuskers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Nebraska. So here we go, 4th quarter. They'll cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the offense will take over. And the offense trots back out on the field again. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. He's brought down at the 31. 1st down here for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Not much on that play, brought down short.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And they'll kick it away here. To be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Kick that to the 5. Kicking.
Well, the coverage team must have missed the fair catch signal, but the referees did not. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Spins away from defenders. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Back to throw again. Lets it go quickly. And he's got his man open downfield. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass not complete. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks left and finds his target there. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
It's a good job by this defense rallying to the football to keep him out of the end zone. Now we've got 3rd and goal. You got to roll the dice as a defensive coordinator.
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, your defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win in a regulation? And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. We are all even, less than a minute to go. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And that run produces a decent gain. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Looking to throw. It's Castillo. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a 1st down, and now it's 4th down. Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that 3rd series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The sure hands. It's Torres.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion, an open man downfield. The ball is just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. So here comes the field goal unit out there trying to claim the lead here in OT. Oh, and they blocked it. An enormous special teams play here in overtime. Got a lane. Can he get in? It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime.
Number 2 with the return.
And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And now the first snap in the red zone in this drive. To the air, it's Castillo. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. So a challenging third down play. They need a first down or a touchdown to keep this game going. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Hold it. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Now, this is a tough one, and you get it to overtime. You come up short. It's a heartbreaker. They'll have to pick up the pieces after this one.
Yeah, I think we both thought that this game was going to be really close, but I don't know if we would have been able to guess that it was going to be this close. They were so evenly matched, and it just came down to those few plays at the end that really decided.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.